We are back with the amazing Colby Christina. Colby, what do you truly believe is your purpose? With all these gifts you have and here you and all this accomplishment, what do you truly believe is your purpose?
I think my purpose in the arts is to just show that it's possible. Like a lot of...
Hold on a second. I want you to repeat that. I want you to repeat. That is powerful. Go again.
My purpose in the arts is to show that it's possible. Like most kids don't think that they can handle like the hectic schedule or like all the things that go along with it, like the auditions and the rehearsals and different things like that. So some of them tend to give up. Like you see some of those actors and they have like that one, like they say that one hit wonder.
Yes.
Like they have that one show and then you don't see them again. But I just want to show that it's possible and to like not give up on your dream.
For those days, and I'm assuming here, when you don't feel like getting up to do what you have to do, when you're not really motivated, who or what gets you out of that mindset?
My mom, pretty much. My mom, she may not seem like it, but she's a very loud person. She's like, come on, get up, we have to go. And she has like 50 alarms in the morning to make me get up. And then once I get up, I'm like, I'm actually glad I didn't stay home today. Like, today was fun. Like, so I make I'm actually excited to work and do things.
What is one particular quality of a mom that you're just happy that you have?
She's so hardworking. Like, I don't even know how she does it. Like, she's up until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
What?
Or 2 in the morning. And she has to get up at 5:30 to take me to school. So I just don't know how she does it. I don't know what she does. She doesn't sleep. She doesn't take naps. But for some reason, she's just so dedicated to what she does. So I'm just very grateful for that. And like, I hope I have that same quality that she has.
Describe a typical day in the life of Colby Christina for us.
Typical day. Well, I wake up by the sound of my alarm at 5:30, and sometimes I don't get up at exactly 5:30. So my mom's like, come on, get up. She'll flicker the lights and different things like that. Then I'll get ready, and I'm very tired in the morning. Like, I'm not a morning person. So once I'm dressed and ready, like, I'll go downstairs and I'll sleep on the couch until my mom's like ready to leave. And then we leave and we travel all the way to Long Island. It's about 30-45 minutes. Then I go to school and have 9 periods a day. So that's a very long day. And then after school, I could have it all depends. I could have an event or an audition, or especially on the audition days, I have to travel all the way to the city. So like, imagine going from Long Island all the way to the city. And me on Thursdays and Fridays, my mom doesn't drive me. The school provides a van transportation to the Long Island Railroad. So I'll go to Long Island Railroad and I'll go all the way to Brooklyn to dance from like Thursdays it's like 5 to 6:30 or Fridays like 5 to 8. And then I'll spend a night at my grandmother's house because it doesn't make sense to go all back home to come all the way back to Brooklyn. So then I'll go to dance, like I said, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Tell us about the grandmother experience.
My grandma.
So there's Granny and there's Mom.
Yes.
So, you know, you're blessed to have both of them alive, of course.
Yes.
But if you were sitting in a room with them,
yes,
and they were telling you a story, any story, what do you think this story would be?
Probably the community and service. My grandmother and my mother are very, very, very much alike. My grandmother, she's a community leader. Like, she does community service, like the community garden or like the block association meetings and different things like that. So I see where my mom gets it from, because my mom does the same thing. They're always like, I'll call my grandmother and she's on the computer. And I look downstairs, my mom's on the computer. So it's kind of like they're the same person, actually.
Is this where you get this community spirit from, this drive?
Yes.
Because, you know, you've gone into soup kitchens and homeless shelters and so on and so forth. Um, if you were to advise other young people like yourself about community involvement, what would you say to them?
Definitely do it, because you don't see, you have a few celebrities that actually give back, but you don't see all of them do it. Like, you see some that start a school, you see some that give back to their old school, you see some that have like turkey and toy drives. Like, I helped my mom because my mom is a sickle cell advocate, because my great aunt Bernie, she had sickle cell anemia. So we had a turkey toy drive, and we were just giving back to the patients especially. And then I did a soup kitchen, so I was giving back to those who weren't able to like eat on Thanksgiving and different things like that. And my grandmother, we just promote the community as much as possible, because a lot of people always forget about that one small neighborhood. Like, oh yeah, they're fine, but no, like, we hand out flyers under everybody's door for like hours and hours at a time, and then it's up to them who come out and help.
I was going to ask you, why are you such a sought after? Do you believe you're such a sought after speaker at events? But I dare not risk asking this question after sitting in front of you for a while. I'm sure the audience is going to understand why. But even if I were to, why do you think they come after you and they ask you to speak?
Because I just think they want to hear my message.
And what is that?
Like I said, each one teach one. And we must lift as we climb. So that's what I live by every day.
I love that.
So that's what I live by every day.
We must lift as we climb.
Yes. So like, we just like have to like help the others behind us, or like those who aren't able to do it themselves. Like, give them the resources, give them the help, give them the encouragement.
If there's a prank society to you, Colby, if there is, and you could get away with it, what particular prank you would want to play on mom especially?
Prank. I'm not really a prank person, but prank, I don't know. What prank? I wouldn't I don't think anybody would want to prank their mom. So I don't think I would do that. I haven't tried it. I really haven't tried it. But I don't think anybody would want to prank. I prank my dad.
You prank your dad?
I can prank my dad. But my mom, no. I wouldn't dare to. My dad, yes. I would do that to my dad.
Oh, you're so funny.
Yeah.
What do you like to do when you're not rehearsing or studying?
I love cooking.
Really?
Yes. I love cooking. That's another hidden talent I have. I'm anytime I go home, I'm always in the kitchen making things. I'll make seafood lasagna and pineapple upside down cupcakes or cakes and different things like that. So cooking is one. I actually discovered that I'm pretty good at drawing and painting.
Really?
What other things? Teaching, pretty much.
You do that.
Yeah.
When you're an assistant teacher,
Yes.
right? What is one thing that really surprised you when you started teaching, when you started teaching? What surprised you?
What surprised me, how many kids were actually willing to put in the hours and really dedicated to doing dancing. Some weren't.
Yeah.
Some were I'm just here to be
How do you
here.
get them to listen?
I mean, if you just come in all play and laughy and all that kind of stuff, they're not going to take you seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But kids love when I'm a sub for their class, because they're yes, we have Colby. Yeah, she's younger, but she is an authority figure to us. So we won't give her a headache in class.
Why do you like to teach?
I don't. it's just something about it. It's just relaxing to me. It's just very fun. Like I love doing like being behind the teacher and learning different things like that. But I also wanted to have a chance at like that same feeling, and it's actually a quite good feeling.
So you're quite an easy person to speak with, Colby, and so humble. With all the accolades, citations, proclamations, inclusive of the New York City Council, State Assembly, State Senate, and even United States Congress, Colby, how do you manage to stay grounded?
The guidance of others, especially my mom and my dad and my grandmother, and seeing how they manage what they do. So it's kind of like something that I've picked up along the way. So.
Well, what are people surprised to learn about you when they get to know you?
That I'm an outgoing person. Some people think that like I'm very shy. Like I actually am very shy. Like I talk to people, but like I'm just not a person who just like keep going on and on. But like as a person gets to know me, they realize that I am easy to talk to.
Yes.
And outgoing, and like you can come to me for advice and different things like that. So that's what most of my friends do now. Like they didn't think they would be able to like talk to me.
Tell us about your GoFundMe campaign and why you started it.
My GoFundMe is mainly for college, and you know, I just want to be able to do the best, pretty much. So that's to help me earn money for college, whether I do law or dentistry. But I'm definitely minoring in fine arts, definitely. So that's mainly for that, and then I think I'm going to start another one for my STEAM program. That's just to raise money for the program, to like get the word out there and like have the basic necessities for the event and like flyers and different things like that. So those are what my GoFundMe campaigns are for.
Good luck with it.
Thank you.
Much blessings on that. And how is the effort coming along?
It's actually going very well. A lot of people are like, that's an awesome idea that you did. And so it's getting a lot of good feedback from it. So.
And where can people go to contribute?
Well, for that, you can go through my Facebook page. I make an effort to share that GoFundMe almost every day.
Okay.
So it's definitely there.
Okay. And when you're on stage performing, are you the same Colby sitting opposite me, or do you transform into a different person?
A lot of people say I'm like a totally different person. Like there is this Colby, but when it's time to like work, like nothing else matters. It's just like me and the stage and the different characters and like vibing off of everybody else. And I'm just like very focused. I look at every little thing to make sure that my character is right, and like I know like you can't have like something that's perfect, but that's what my goal is.
What is your favorite song to sing when you're by yourself?
My favorite song to sing would be When You Believe, because it's very empowering, and as long as you believe in what you can do, you can
I know
accomplish
I
it.
asked you
Yeah.
when you're by yourself, but can you share with us?
A song?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Many nights we've prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful song we've barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there is much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we knew we could. Oh, so that's a little taste.
Thank you, Colby.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. If you were in a room with some young people who feel like um, they don't want to go to school, they feel that school is a waste of time, they're despondent, they're unhappy, they feel like giving up, what would you say to them to motivate them?
Like, you have to look at the outcome of it, like what you will benefit from it. Like, if you don't go to school, then you pretty much won't get a good job. And I know everybody, like kids nowadays, they love money. So, like, you won't have the money you want. You won't have the education that you wanted. So when you're in school, you have to look at the positive outcome. Like, you will have the great job you wanted. You will have the nice car you wanted. You will have everything that you pretty much wanted. As long as you, I know it may seem tiring, like, oh, there's school every day. When is it going to be over? But, like, in the end, you have to, like, fight through it and look at what positive outcome will come from it.
What is your favorite book to read?
My favorite book. There's a few, but I love Misty Copeland's book. Her book that came out. I went to her book signing, and just her story, and like how she started dance at like 13, like, and it took her 2 years to get as like amazing as she is. Like, I started at 2, and I feel like I'm good, but like just how like quick she like got things in 2 years, like you wouldn't think she was able to do that in 2 years. So just her story and how powerful her message is, I just loved it.
Do you like telling stories?
I like telling stories here and there, yeah, definitely.
If you had to write a story, what story would you write?
Well, I'm actually in the process of writing
I'm glad I asked.
my own book.
Nice.
My book is basically about my life and like growing up in entertainment and like dancing and singing and acting, and just basically from 2 until now, pretty much.
Okay.
So
What is one of your favorite moments on stage?
favorite moment on stage, during the liberation of Mother Goose, there was toward the end, toward like the finale part of it, like what a little before, there was ancestry, like history moment of it, where throughout the play, Alice didn't know who she was. She was just some girl, like kind of like hypnotized by this one rabbit, and she didn't care about anything else besides finding that rabbit. And at the end, she actually found herself. Like, she knew who she was. She knew who she came from. She knew what she stood for and what she wanted in life and what she wanted to tell everybody and what her story was. So that's a...
How did you prepare for that?
How did I prepare for that? It was... The character was kind of, not fully, but kind of like me. When I first started out, I was just focused on like dancing. And then as life went on, I was like, I found who I was, like what I wanted to do in life. So, yeah, it's the same.
If you had to change course. But you see, the thing is, you are in 3 studios.
Yes.
That's amazing. That really is amazing. Do you ever pause sometimes and reflect on what you do, what you've accomplished, and ask, well, wow, how did I do this?
Almost every day. Like, at the end of every day, I'm like, did I just do that? Like, did that just happen? And then, especially when I have, like, nothing to do and I'm just laying down, pretty much being bored, looking at the ceiling, I'm like, I've done this, I've done that. This is not real. Like, am I Colby? Like, am I that name that everybody's, like, saying, oh, hey, Colby, oh, we just saw you on such and such. And I'm like, me? Are you sure it was me? It, like, sometimes it doesn't seem real.
Yeah.
But then I'm just happy, pretty much.
When I think of your mom and I'm listening to you here tonight, I'm thinking of the balance that she strikes with giving you the right nudge, the right push, the right encouragement, and sort of balancing that so that it is not like driving you into something you don't want, but giving you the right nudges and pushes and so on. It's a very delicate balance. It's almost like watching a master chef prepare an amazing meal. Um, do you feel that some young people who might resent the arenas that they're in because because of their parents, do you think it's perhaps it's because of how they are pushed and driven to perform?
I think that contributes to it. Definitely, like outside forces do contribute to that problem. Like kids face, they're like sometimes they don't want to hear like, come on, come on, come on. Like sometimes they just want to do it for themselves and they just want to be in like their own world. But then again, it's them, like what they want to do. Sometimes they just don't want to do it, and then sometimes they do, but they just get tired of hearing, come on, we have to do this, we have to do this. Sometimes they get tired of that, I think.
You've traveled a lot, I got it.
Yes.
If you were to go to a favorite place with a favorite book, a favorite drink, and your favorite music, where would this place be? What will you be reading? What will you be drinking? And what music will you be listening to?
I would definitely go to the island because I've actually done this before. Jamaica.
Okay.
I went to the beach and I was just sitting there and what was I reading? I think I was reading Raising a Child Star or something along the lines of that. And I had a pina colada and I was listening to, what was I listening to? I think I was listening to Whitney Houston.
Wow.
Or something along the lines of that. Yeah, virgin pina colada.
Virgin. Yeah, let's put that out there, right? A virgin pina colada. What is your deepest concern about young people like yourself?
Going in the wrong direction. Like I've seen a lot of talent wasted, actually. Just by like seeing it in real life or on TV, like an actual like reality, like seeing it. Kids just get verge off on the wrong way, and I just feel that if they had leaders and mentors to look up to, that wouldn't happen.
When are you most happy?
When I'm most happy? When I'm actually working, I'm just really excited. I just like can't wait till like rehearsals or auditions or whatever happen.
What are you most proud of?
My accomplishments and what I've done so far and like what is set to come.
What do you enjoy most about being Colby?
Like the journey, pretty much. What do I enjoy most? Just like living life.
I like those answers. I really do. I mean, wow. If you could go back in time, I mean, you were just 14. I can't believe I'm asking you this question, but you know what? I'm gonna have some fun. If you could go back in time, what would you tell your 9-year-old self?
What would I tell a 9-year-old self?
That was just 5 years ago.
I don't like. What would I tell my 9-year-old self? Have fun. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid, because I know when I was 9, I was kind of nervous, but I wasn't as nervous. But I was just like, just go for it. Pretty much, just have fun. Just do you. Just have fun.
Finish the sentence. I do what I do because.
I love it.
What makes you laugh out loud?
My brother and my dad, like their corny jokes.
Are they listening in to you tonight?
Yes.
Oh, so they just already said their jokes are corny.
Sorry, Dad and Robert.
Colby, it was a pleasure. That was very delightful, and thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You are welcome anytime. And this is Selwyn Collins saying good night, and thank you for tuning in. Fear not what fear whispers to you. Fear your obedience to it. Good night.